What about 0 and 1? Are these the opposite? 0 and 1, are they the opposite? What's the opposite of 1?
-1.
Good. What about 3/20 and -3/20? Are these the opposite?
Yes.
Good. Okay. All right, let's go to the bottom. An equation is a mathematical sentence that uses an equal sign. Circle each equation below. Is this an equation? Is this a mathematical sentence? Yes. Is this a mathematical sentence and has equal sign? Is this a mathematical sentence and what do we call this if there is no equal sign? What did we call it before? Who said that?
Algebraic expression.
Very good. Algebraic expression. So I'm not going to say that. What about 43 is equal to 43?
Yes.
It's a mathematical sentence. Now, use mental math to solve each equation. 10 plus what? 17 is 80 plus what? 43 plus what?
56.
Oh, 56? And I'm using mental math. All right. Now, this is the definition. They say if you have x plus 2 is equal 9. How do I make this sentence true? This is a mathematical sentence. What do I replace x with to make this statement true? How much is x? 1. 1 plus 2 is 9. 7. If I replace 7 for x, this is going to be a true statement because 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay? So 7 is the solution. We say 7 is the solution because it made my equation true. It made my statement true. Is that clear? Okay, so this is what we do here. Now, cross out the equation for which 24 is not the solution. Cross out the one that is not the solution. Now, x plus 4 is 28. I'm going to replace x with 24 and see if it's true or false. If I put 24 here, 24 plus 4, is this 28? Do I need to cross it out? No, it's true. Now, if I replace y, 24. 24 minus 2, is it 22? So is this true? All right, let's see here. 3 times 24. Is this equal to 24?
No.
No, that's wrong. That's not true. That's not the solution. That's not the solution. So cross it out. You don't need to circle. Now, 48 over 2 is 24. Is this true? Yes. So this is true. Now, let's go to number 7. Circle the equation for which 20 is the solution. Okay? So I'm going to replace 20 for m and see if it's right. 10 plus 20, is it 20? No. So that's not the solution. It's not true. 25 is 20 minus 5. Is this right? 20 minus 5 is what? It's 15 equals to 25. Yes or no?
No.
What did they say? Circle the equation, solution. That's not the solution. Now, let's substitute. For x, let's substitute 20. 5 times 20 plus 5. Plus 5 times 20. 100. Plus 5. 105. Is it equal to 95? No. Now here, we do 20 divided by 5. Is this 4?
Yeah.
So this is right. Okay? Any question? Doing good? Doing okay? Alright. Alright, let's look at this question. An equation is true if the expression on either side of the equal sign are equal. An equation is false if the expression on each side of the equal sign are not equal. An equation that contains one or more variables is called an open sentence. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. What do I call the equation if it contains one or more variable? What do we call it? Open sentence. Okay. Now let's see here. Is the equation true or false? What do you think? Explain. Is this true or false? Is it true, false, or open? What do you think? It's open. It has how many variables? 2. Now, does the equation contain one or more variables? One or more? More, right? What's yes or no? Or what do I answer? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now, is the equation true, false, or open? Didn't we answer this question? It's what? Open. And I solved it in my previous period. I thought there was. All right. Let's look at this one. 16 minus 7 is equal to 4 plus 5. Let's see, it's false, true, or open. 16 minus 7. So whenever I want to see my equation if it's right or wrong, I solve each side and see if it's equal to the other side or not. If it's equal, that's true. If it's not, that's false, right? Now 16 minus 7 is how much?
9.
9. And 4 plus 5 is
9.
So is this true? Yeah. So what kind of equation is this? Is it? It's a true. Because this side is equal to this side. So this is a true equation. All right. Is this equation true, false, or open? What do you think? Do we have more than one variable here? We don't. Are you going to play with this now? Yeah, put it away. That paper not play. Come on. All right. Now, let's solve each side and see if it's true or false. Because it's not open. We don't have two variables. So I know 32 divided by 8 is how much? 4. And 2 times 3 is what? 6. So that's 4 and that's 6. So are these equal? Is this side equal to this side? No. So what kind of equation is this? False. Okay. Identifying solutions of an equation. Is m equals 1/2 a solution of the equation? What do I mean a solution? What do I need to do? What's my first step to keep in mind? I need to do what? What did you say? Okay. First, I'm going to substitute the value. Whenever you have a variable and its value, I take this value and replace it for the variable. They simplify. Okay? So my original equation is 6m minus 8 is -5. And they told me,
Sorry, Jennifer here?
Jennifer, yes. So I'm going to replace 1/2 for m. Okay? So that's 6 times 1/2 minus 8. Is that equal to -5? I'm asking this question. Now, we're going to simplify. Do I multiply first? Or do I subtract? Multiply. How do you multiply a whole by a fraction? What do you do to this whole? What do you do over 1? Good. All right. Now, 6 times 1 is 6 over 2 minus 8 is that equal to -5? What's 6 divided by 2? 3 minus 8. What do I change? When you have subtraction, what do you change the minus to? Plus what? Not a plus, not addition, plus negative. I'm going to change it into plus negative. You have, with addition, you use the zombie. Okay, we're having addition now. Now, 3 people and 8 zombies. Who's going to win? By how many more? How many more zombies? Is this correct? Yes. Okay. Now, so this is basically what we did. This is how to organize your thinking. I can substitute how much for amp. You do this, guys. Fill in these boxes after I did the work. What do you put in the first box? Excellent, 1/2. So that's going to be 6 times 1/2 minus 8. Is that equal to -5? Now I can simplify. What's 6 over 2?
3.
That's 3. Now simplify. 3 minus 8 is -5, just like what I found it. Okay? Finally, I can write a sentence to answer the question. 1/2 is or is not a solution. What do you think? Is it a solution or not? Make my sentence true. Is that true? -5 is equal to -5? Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's yes. It is a solution for this equation. Okay? Any question? Okay. Now, let's go to this story problem. We're going to write an equation to this story problem and then solve it.
Why?
What do you know? I already told you. Come on.
It's a whole different one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Put it away. Come on, don't do another one. Pay attention. Now, the length of the ball court at La Venta is 14 times the height of its walls. So let's draw a picture to the situation. So the ball court is what shape? What shape is the ball court? The court of the ball is what? What shape? Rectangle usually, right? Let's say this is the width or this is the height, doesn't matter which one is which. Let's say this is the height and this is the width. Okay? What information do I see here? They say the length is 14 times the height. The length of the ball is 14 times the height. If the length was L, how much is the height? The length is 14 times the height. This is the length, is L. How much is the height? If the length is L and the height is 14 times L, how do I write this? What's the height? It's 14 times what? How much is the length? How much is the length?
14.
No, the length is how much? Do I know how much is the length? No, the length is how much? L. And I know the height is 14 times how much? L. So instead of height, what do I put? That's equal to what? $14 times, right? Exactly, 14 times L is, they say the length is 14 times the height. You understand what I'm saying? No? It's time to go, right? I don't want, okay, we're gonna do this tomorrow. We're gonna do this tomorrow. Huh?
What time do we get out?
In about, I want you to draw a picture of the situation. Come on, we have 2 more minutes, I think.
No, she don't even get out in time.
22, right? 22 minutes to that. Now, come on, find the picture of the situation, guys. You have a rectangle. Table the length. Yes, table.